Yourself how to get your real estate investing business back on track, you come to the right place. Hi, I'm Dohn Thornton. I'm known as Don the Short Sale Guy. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to refocus your commitment and how to get an accountability friend to help hold your feet to the fire until you get back on track. So it's very important that you understand before I get into any kind of hints or advice on how to get your business back on track, is remember that it happens, okay? And take it from someone who's very self-critical. People beat themselves up, too much. I beat myself up too much. Maybe you beat yourself up too much. There's life and other people. There's so much negativity out there. You don't need to pile on, and understand that there's no one does anything perfectly. We just, the analogy that I like to use is life. What you want your life to be ideally, whether it be professional or personal. You know how the stock market, it goes up and down, it goes up and down. You're going to slack off. You're going to get a little bit lazy. Life is going to happen. It's fine. You want the trend to be going up. You want it to be like this, but it's going up. That's the most important thing. So it's okay. Deal with it. You got off track. Doesn't matter. Whatever reason, all you have is today, and today is the day to get started getting back on track. And that means that you need to, re-up your commitment and refocus on making this a priority in your daily life. So what I like to do when I get off track is I go back to my goals and I tell myself, okay, what are my main goals for the year, and how was I what went wrong, and what do I need to do to make sure that I can stay on track to meet those goals. Let's say, for example, that your goal is to get 10 houses this year in your pipeline. So that means you need to average one a year, one a month, to be able to reach that goal with some cushion. Okay, so how many calls is that? I mean, how many calls do you need to make? Do you need to make 10? Do you need to make 50, 20? Then you need to focus back on making sure that every day you make those calls. What about your follow-up? Are you doing your follow-up? Are you on your these kind of things you can get, just think about your goals and the daily and the monthly steps you need to take to get there. So refocus and on your commitment. Okay. Now, what I like to do to get me to jumpstart me is I do one little thing at the start of my day, and it doesn't matter what you do, but for me, I make my bed. Now, it seems weird to me because my family hasn't lived with me in America for 4 years, I guess, 4 or 5 years since we sold our house and they went back to Russia and I stayed here to work. So who am I making my bed for? My two cats? No one's going to see it, but it's a self-discipline thing. It's the one thing that every day I do that gets me started the right way. So no matter what, I'm going to make that bed before I do anything else. Because then that's like, okay, that's a reminder for me. It's like, okay, commitment, consistency, do your daily stuff. And it starts with making the bed. So I would love for you, if you like my contents, to go down to the subscribe button and subscribe. I post a lot of content, a lot of videos, and if you find them valuable and they resonate with you, then subscribe. That way you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Now, the second thing we want to talk about, and this is really important, is to get an accountability friend or accountability buddy. It doesn't matter. But my advice is to get a hard ass. Okay. Don't get someone who's going to enable you. Don't get someone who's going to be too touchy-feely. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You're just a good person. Okay, you are a good person, but you want someone to hold your feet to the fire too and say, hey, no excuses. Just do it. The first 7 to 10 days after you've slacked off are critical to getting back on track the right way. And so you want to make sure you have someone that's very strict with you and will be honest with you. There's many things to honest to be honest. Every morning, it can be in the evening, it could be in the morning, it can be with a Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, text, email, phone call, whatever works. But you want to report to that person and let them know that you've accomplished everything you're supposed to accomplish. That's so important. I found is to make sure that you have some kind of accountability mechanism to motivate you to be able to get your goals. Now, I don't really have a accountability person. These videos are my accountability people. Okay, so this motivates me in some ways more than I guess you guys, because I know that I made a goal at the beginning of the year that I was going to do 365 videos, a video a day on these daily Dons. So that means that I have to be consistent. And the very fact that I'm doing these things every day means that I am exercising my consistency muscle. And it's helping me focus on my daily goals, because this is one of the things I check off. I have a chart. I love charts. So I know that, okay, I need to do my video, check off. I need to do my walk, check off. I need to make sure I stay on my diet, check off. I need to do my prospecting, boom. Anything that I have, everything that's on my daily list, this is a big part of it. So I know that come hell or high water, I'm going to have that video done. Come hell or high water, I'm going to do my prospecting. Whatever I have set out to do, I got to do it. And it all starts with some kind of accountability partner. So it doesn't matter. Everybody has their own style. Whatever works for you, works for you. That's all I'm saying. So, um, and I would say that if you like what I'm doing here, if you want to support me, I would love it if you leave a comment down below, because it helps with my algorithm here on YouTube. YouTube's going to show it to more people. So I would love it if you could just leave a comment and let me know if this resonates with you. If you've struggled with this, if you have any questions, that would be awesome for you to leave a comment. The main thing I want to leave you with is be easy on yourself when you stumble, but be strict with yourself to get you back on track. So it's kind of like a yin and yang situation. The understanding and the empathy and the compassion will keep you from beating yourself up, but the hard ass, the one that's going to develop this ability to say, you know what, you gotta get back on track, and forgive, but make the change. Otherwise, it doesn't do any good. If you can be compassionate with yourself, but don't enable yourself, and get back on and do the work. So I hope this video resonates with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.